He walked into my courtroom owing $1,847. He had 2 combat tours, a bad leg, and 1 envelope. Inside that envelope was every reason he should have never owed a single dollar. If you believe the truth deserves a fair hearing, subscribe, because this case still stays with me. Marcus Reed, 34 years old, stood at the defendant's table in a pressed blue shirt. No lawyer, no excuses, just himself and that envelope held carefully in both hands. The towing company wanted $1,847, unpaid tow fee plus 31 days of storage. On paper, it looked simple. His truck had been parked in a handicapped space without a displayed placard. I asked him directly, "Mr. Reed, your truck was in a handicapped space." "Yes, ma'am. You're aware that's illegal?" "Yes, ma'am." Then he opened the envelope. His disabled veteran's placard had been stolen 2 weeks before the ticket. He had the police report filed the same day it happened. He had the VA letter confirming his replacement was already in process. Both documents had been in that truck on the morning of the tow. He had also brought both documents to the original hearing. The system still failed him. That's where it hit me. This man had done everything right, served his country, reported the theft, documented everything, filed the paperwork, showed up, and somehow ended up in my courtroom with a $1,847 bill and $400 in his bank account. I asked why he hadn't just paid to retrieve the truck while fighting the appeal. He looked at me steadily. I was waiting on a delayed VA disability payment. I didn't have the money, no drama, just facts, the kind of answer that feels true because it is. I waived the tow fee entirely. The tow should never have happened. I reduced storage due 14 days at a fair rate. Total judgment $280. And I told him on the record to file a complaint with the city because their hearing officer had failed him. 3 months later, my clerk brought me a letter, 3 sentences. The city had reviewed the record, acknowledged the error, and refunded his $280. He just wanted me to know the system worked eventually. I kept that letter. The truth doesn't always win fast, but when you carry it patiently documented, organized, quietly, it wins. Marcus Reed taught me that again on an ordinary Tuesday morning. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear that fighting for what's right is always worth it.